Good morning, girls. Today we will do standard deviation. There are two methods, the short method and the long method, and we are going to use the short method today and we will use the long method later. Now, in the short method, in both the methods we have to use frequency distribution. Now we will take a frequency distribution and accordingly we will calculate the standard deviation. Let us take scores. And frequency. Now scores 55 to 59, 50 to 54, 45 to 49, 40 to 44, 35 to 39, 30 to 34, 25 to 29, 20 to 24. Here the frequencies are 4, 6, 8, 15, 5, 3, 2, 2. The total number of scores is equal to 45. Now you have to make columns such as in the mean, and accordingly we will be able to calculate the standard deviation by making more columns. Now next column will be to write the midpoints. You have done this before. 57, 52, 47, 42, 37, 32, 27, 22. Now next, like the mean, you have to give the deviation of these scores. Accordingly then, at the highest frequency we will put a 0 and plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, and below minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Next we will go to the next column, f x dash. Here plus 12, plus 12, plus 8. The total, you have to make a summation here, plus 32. Next go to minus 5, minus 6, minus 6, minus 8. Total here is minus 25. Now this is an extra 2 columns which you have to do for standard deviation. That is, you double this by multiplying. 3 3s are 9, 2 2s are 4, and 1, then 0, then 1, 4, 9, 4 4s are 16. Now in the next column is f x square. Now you have to multiply this and this, and you verify your answer by multiplication between these two columns. It will come to the same. Now here then we have 36, 24, 8, 0. Then next is 5, 12, 1832. The total is sigma fx square, which comes to 135. Now after all these calculations, we will go to the formula and we will calculate the standard deviation. Now the formula is SD, that is the sign you have to give, is equal to square root of sigma fx square divided by n minus sigma fx, it's the same as fx dash whole square, and outside the square root is minus I. We will put in the data and we can write the data here. Sigma fx squared is equal to 135. Sigma fx or x dash is equal to plus 7. How do we get it? 32 minus 25. We get plus 7. 32 minus 25. Now I is equal to 5 and n is equal to 45. Now let us use this formula. 135 by 45 minus 7 by 45 whole square, put the square root outside the square root into 5. Now next step, you have to show every step. You can also cancel the numbers and you can reduce the numbers, and therefore calculation will be easier. Now 135 by 45 you can cancel, and 45 into 3 is 135 minus 7 by 45 whole square into 5. Next step, 3 minus 0.16 into 5. Now you have to double this, 49 and 45 into 45, then you will get 0.16. You divide it and you get 0.16. Now the summation of this minus, it comes to 2.84 into 5. Next you calculate the square root and you will get 1.69 into 5, and that is equal to 8.45, and therefore SD within brackets the sigma sign is equal to 8.45. So this is how you calculate SD. You can put more steps in fact, and you will be able to get good marks if you show more steps. Thank you, girls.